He's the host of his own hit CNN show, United Shades of America. It's amazing. You should check it out. Let's welcome Kamau Bell. Hey, what's up, Kamau? How you doing?
Hey, good. Thanks for having me.
Did you think, because here on the show, we want this to be an active and open forum for everyone to share their experiences and thoughts. But do you think that, what you've been doing is kind of what's happening right now? Like,
I mean, I think like the conversations that I've been having on United Shades, I've been hearing all my life from my mom, friends of my mom. Like my mom's a single mother, which means as a kid, you go everywhere your single mom does because she's not paying for babysitters, doesn't have the money.
Yeah.
So I was always around a lot of adult conversations, and I was born like a few years after the civil rights movement sort of peaked. And so there's a lot of conversations about what do we do next. So for me, this is just the conversation I was always hearing, and I feel really honored that CNN invites me to have them on TV because me and my friends have these conversations all the time, but I know the CNN audience isn't always having those conversations.
We're starting the conversation in our work family. How have you been starting the conversation in your family about George Floyd and the protests?
Well, because I work for the news, we have the news on all the time. We just had it on before I sat down with you, and my kids ask questions. I got a 9-year-old and a 5-year-old, and they ask questions about what's going on. And the thing I think a lot of people, especially white people, are afraid of is like, I don't want to show my kids the news because I don't know how they'll handle the information, or I don't know what to tell them. But for me, it's like, just do the same thing you do with your kid anytime. Talk to them and answer the question. And at some point, your kid will let you know when they've had enough because they'll be like, I don't understand. Or they'll just walk off and go do something else.
Yeah, like just walk away. It's like an attention span of a gnat. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. So many people that I've talked to as well, in the limelight, not in the limelight, they're afraid to say the wrong thing. They're afraid, like and sometimes I feel like that's happened with me. Like I say something, I'm like, that is not what I meant at all. Like that, like, wait, what? Like, so what do you say to that? Like, cause I don't think people should be quiet because that hasn't helped. Yeah. But at the same time, what if they're afraid that what they're saying is going to be twisted?
I'd say don't be afraid of saying the wrong thing. Be confident you're going to say the wrong thing. You're going to say the wrong thing. Like it's just like step into saying the wrong thing boldly. And the key part is when somebody tells you to say the wrong thing, go, oh, did I say the wrong thing?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What is the right thing? Or tell me where I can go find out what the right thing is, and I will learn to say the right thing. I think people's fear of saying the wrong thing, again, white people, it then puts them in a place where they never say anything, which is why we have, George Floyd obviously is not the first person to be killed by a police.
Not Breonna Taylor. I mean, we could go on.
Breonna Taylor, right? Yeah, there's Tony McDade, and there's been black people since George Floyd who've been killed by cops under circumstances that don't make any sense. So, but the fact is that I think for the most part, white people, because they're not continuing the conversation, it's like every time it happens, it's a new. It's like, I can't believe that happened, Yeah. And I think you have to realize if you had invested in the conversation, let's say if your great grandparents had invested in it when Emmett Till was murdered, we wouldn't have to be having the conversation now.
Honestly, this whole conversation is why we've started the conversation specifically in our own environment, because I think sometimes we start thinking of the problem and it gets so big. Like when I think of world hunger, when I think of Black Lives Matter, when I think of, anything, I just start going, oh, it's such a big problem. Like, how are we going to fix it? But I think if you focus in your own small community, if everybody does that, then that's where change can happen, because you start focusing, you start calling your friends out, calling yourself out, allowing people to talk and actually listening, like you're saying, and I think that's why we wanted to start the conversation with our show and being the change that we want to see. And I just want to thank you, because I know that you've been doing this for years, because I've been one of your viewers. So
thank you.
Well, y'all look for season 5 of Kamau's Emmy-winning show. It's amazing. United Shades of America this month on CNN. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Please don't make me keep going.